One of the first things you want to know how to do in Photoshop is save your work. This is something you're going to want to do early and you're going to want to do it often. So let's go through it. We have here the file with the picture in it, and now I'm going to go to File, Save, and you can save things to the Creative Cloud. I prefer to save things on my computer. So I'm going to go to Save on my computer. And here I can just title my work. So I'm going to title it SD Water Tower. And then right now it's being saved as a PDF. That's because the last time I saved something on Photoshop, it was a PDF. But for this project, you're going to want to save things as a Photoshop file. That extension is a PSD, and that's what is your editable file that has all of your layers. And that's what you want to save it as. That's what you're going to be working on. Then you just hit save, and it's done. You're going to want to save other types of files throughout this project, though, so let me show you how to do that as well. When you want to save it to create a PDF, well, we just saw that. It's Save As, and then in this drop-down menu, instead of Photoshop, you're going to choose Photoshop PDF. PDFs are good for printing and for sending things online. Hit save, and then you get this dialog box. I just want to point out, PDFs do have the ability to preserve Photoshop editing capabilities, which means that the PDF won't compress the layers unless you turn this off. There's no reason to turn this off unless your file is too big. If your file is too big, then you would turn that check mark off. You'll lose the layers, but you'll still have all the other benefits of a PDF, which is that they're great for printing. Then you can hit Save PDF. Great. Now what you're going to also want to save something as is either a JPEG or a PNG. JPEGs and PNGs, as we know, are good for embedding on the internet, posting in a Canvas discussion, that type of thing. And you're going to need to do that so that way you can post it in Canvas. So let me show you how to do that. Rather than going File, Save, or Save As, you're going to go to Export. And this is just like in Illustrator. Now you can hit Quick Export as a PNG if you want a PNG, or you can select Export As. And this lets you decide what type of file you want. I'm going to choose JPEG. And I'm going to keep all of these the same. There's really no reason to change any of them. And then we can hit Export. There you go. Then you just hit Save. And then you've exported your JPEG. So those are the 3 ways that you're going to be saving your work for this project.